So welcome to the next episode of Wagon Diaries. It's the episode you've all been waiting for, probably since like episode 3. But we're actually going to be starting work on Wagon Attack again. It's got to that point now where I'm comfortable in the garage. I can set up by a couple of additional lights. So it's time to get cracking. Aaron's quite eager to paint it. I'm quite eager to get putting the thing back together. So today's episode we're going to be sanding down the engine bay using air power tools, of course, because I'm a lazy bastard, and using hand tools when necessary. Got a nice nifty little 2-inch DA sander which gets work done fairly quick. And we've got a massive supply of 240 grit sanding pads. So we'll start off by sanding down the engine bay with 240 and then go into a finer grade if necessary, and then we'll have to remove the subframes and drop them on the floor so you can get in all the crevices, especially that bit down there underneath the back there. That needs to be painted as well. So let's get cracking. So I'm going to give the engine bay a fine coat of grey primer just so I can see where I've got to go again, because I can't remember where I've been and where I haven't. But before I do that, I need to give it a proper clean. So that's what we'll do next. So I've actually just realised I've left some brackets in the engine bay that I've not removed yet. So that's the next task. Luckily I bought some spot weld drill bits a while ago, so let's test them out. thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the slam panel for a bit of extra clearance of the intercooler and the charge cooling pipes. I don't want to take out too much, but let's see how we get on with it. So that's the subframes out now, which means they've got plenty more room to get the prep work done. So that's it. From now on, let's just sand and clean away, and then in a few weeks' time, it'll be painted. So let's crack on. So I'm just removing the excess seam sealer around all the seams, because I'm going to have the engine bay stitch welded. So stitch welded, spot welded, whatever you want to call it, before it's painted, just to stiffen the front end of it. So yeah, just removing the seam sealer for it. After the welding, all this area was covered in brush on red oxide to stop it rusting. The only problem is it's been laid on quite thick and it's just clogging up the sand over the amount of seconds. I'm just going through discs right now over. So I've got one of these, it's basically a Scotch-Brite disc on an angle grinder, and it makes light work of it, so then I'll be able to build primer back onto it and get a nice smooth finish ready for paint.
I love it.
So the engine bay prep's coming along quite nicely, steady pace, a bit slower than I would have liked, but as a one-man band there's not much I can do. It's at a stage now where I've got to wait for Baz to come do all the stitch welding, so once Baz arrives shortly, get cracking on with that. both as has been and gone. Done quite a bit of welding, spent about 2.5 hours altogether doing all the welding. I've not cleaned the seams very well, so we probably spent about an hour of that cleaning. So I'll show you all the work that he's done. So we've got a stitch weld across the top of the strut tower and down there. Reinforced the engine mount bracket everywhere in the nooks and crannies and behind, so that ain't going to move anywhere soon. And did a bit of welding down here. There's a bit of welding done there anyway from the factory, but we've continued it along there. As you can see in there, look, quite extensive around all the suspension mounting points. On this side as well, along the top, along here, all the way down there. Engine mount has been reinforced once again, and the gusset test down here and bits and bobs down there. And again, lots more extensive welding inside the wheel well. Again, just need to go over it with a flat wheel. Get them nice and flat, and hopefully in next episode or maybe the episode after, get it painted. We can get Aaron down here from AJR Restoration, and he's going to help me paint it in the garage, and I've managed to persuade him to let me have a go with the gun. So that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Support's real good. So if you're not subscribed already, click the subscribe button down the bottom. If you're not following me on Facebook or Instagram already, Instagram link and the Facebook link there for you. I'm quite up to date on those. You'll find pictures posted on there way before they make it into an episode. And cheers for the support, guys. We'll see you next episode. Cheers.